We live. What's going on, everybody? Shout out to the closet. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Hope you're in here. There's one person watching right now. I'm quite sure it's myself. All right, let me look at some things real quick. Hey, thanks for taking the time to rock with me. Oh, that looks bad. What's going on? There were 3 people, now there's 2 people. What's going on? There were 3 people, now there's 2 people. That's loud. All right. We up in here, a lot of things to talk about, and I hope you're going to take a chance to, hope you're going to take the time to rock with me on this thing. I'm dealing with a concussion-type migraine right now. My head hurts so bad, y'all. Today has been a super busy day. Michael, what's going on with your brother? Thank you for being up in here. Can y'all, can you hear me okay? Says Chemo, what's going on with you? Hope your day's been good. Today is Tuesday. It is, right? Wednesday? Something? Boy, I hate saying what day it is. Thank you, Becky. Thank you for the condolences on my head. It's pounding. And the messed up thing about it is my head's been hurting for like 2, maybe even 3 days straight. I'm kind of getting scared about this whole situation. Kevin Thomas, what's going on with you? Sad day, no Bobo. Couldn't do it, man. Had way too much going on. Had to get the house cleaned for the interview that took place. And the interview was like 2 or 3 hours long. Really crazy situation. I'm going to be telling all of y'all about that first. You're also going to hear some other information first as well. Patreon exclusive. You will hear it here first. I want to talk about some videos real quick. I put early access to a video yesterday, which was the video that got uploaded to YouTube today. And I didn't upload that video yesterday because it was demonetized and I just wasn't playing that game. I wanted to wait to see if they monetized that video. They did, so I uploaded it. And now we got another video in the Bammer, which I early accessed today. And crazy to think about is that video talked about so much crazy shit. The video that Dave did, things that you were guaranteed to learn in prison or first going to prison. Dave talked about way more crazy shit in that video, but no issues. But yet we talk about some real life, somebody getting arrested, this dude Mike Jones. I don't know. I ain't playing these games no more. I want to tell you guys about the interview. I got to move the camera because I need to be able to read the comments. I want to say, first of all, thank you guys for being up in here. If you're here and you wouldn't mind, I know sometimes I'll be begging for likes, but y'all, please hit that like button for me. Show some love for the kid. Hit the like button if you hate headaches. You know, some YouTubers, they'll do that. Hey, do me a favor real quick before we even begin this video. Go ahead and smash that like button if you like cheeseburgers. Crazy. Kevin, what's going on, KMT Irish? Thanks for being up in here, brother. It's good to have you guys rocking with me all over the place. I was going to do a Bobo this afternoon. I just ain't up for it. I don't feel good. I got sleep, and I feel like shit. My head's been crazy. So a lot of crazy things to tell you guys about, and you guys are going to be hearing about all of this stuff first. I'm going to go ahead and get into this thing. Becky says she hit it. She hates headaches. I hate them too. So the interview. RVA Magazine. This is a big magazine here in Virginia. It's all about like culture and stuff that's going on in Virginia. They're based out of Richmond. Special shout out to Dave because Dave is the reason that this interview even took place in the first place. Dave went and did the pre-fight video with Reggie where he met this guy by the name of John. He's a writer for RVA Magazine. Told him about After Prison Show. He really wanted to do a story about us. He came down today. I really had no idea what to expect about this interview. I really didn't know what he wanted to focus on with this interview. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I was super nervous. Now, this wasn't a filmed interview. This was just an interview that was recorded. But the guy shows up. He comes over here. And we're just going a mile a minute. Me and Dave are talking about all sorts of just stuff with After Prison Show. He wanted to focus on felony disenfranchisement, meaning like, you know, when you get a felony, you can't vote, this and that. We ended up just talking all about After Prison Show and everything that After Prison Show has been doing. He was super compelled and super just interested in After Prison Show in general. But again, like I said, when he first showed up, we're going a mile a minute. Me and Dave, hey, broke wing and, you know, all sorts of crazy shit. Showing him the Bobo, showing him the room where we film at. Once we actually started the interview, he was like, so, you know, tell me about how After Prison Show started. Mind you, I was good up until this point. Now we're sitting down doing this interview, and I'm like, I started After Prison Show. It was crazy. But after that, I mean, it got a lot better. Average Adam, what's going on with you? Michael says, I went to a marketing meetup Monday night and told everybody about how amazing After Prison Show is. Don't nobody care about After Prison Show. For real. They ain't gonna care about After Prison Show until they got to care about After Prison Show. And it's in their face. Crazy, crazy situation. The news has been all over where I live at. All over here. Last night, there was a pregnant woman. She was shot by some guy that they still ain't caught, and the news has been out here all day. I almost was, I would have been wrong to do this. I almost went up there and been like, hey, can I introduce myself to y'all? I'm Joe with After Prison Show. Probably wasn't going to be the right time to do that, so I didn't do it. But yeah, my condolences go out to the woman who was shot last night. Last I heard, she was in critical condition, and that is just some really, really fucking crazy stuff. It sucks when that violence, hits close to home. Today, we did the interview. It was like 2 hours long. I thought it went really well, and Dave, he definitely added a lot to it. There were a few moments during the interview where I wanted to say, Dave, shut the fuck up, but I couldn't because we were in the midst of an interview. I was kind of giving Dave that look like he wasn't catching it, though. He wasn't catching what I was throwing, so it wasn't really that good. But interview went well. I was at a doctor's appointment at 2 o'clock today, and boy, still dealing with this baby doctor. And today we got the confirmation that it's got to be that IVF shit. So that's what we're doing. That's what we might be doing. I don't even really want to talk about that. It's still crazy. We go to the doctor today, right? Fuck it, I'm going to talk about it. We go to the doctor today, and today is the day where we meet to do the consultation because they've tested me, and I'm okay, and they've done all these tests on my wife, right? So he's going through all the procedures, and he's like, this one was fine, this one was okay, this one was okay, and this is the reason why you guys are having the issues, and it's because my wife, her tubes are blocked, so that's the issue. So he says, there's two options to this. We can go in through your belly button and we can try to unblock them tubes, or the IVF. And he was like, but the tube unblocking thing is not guaranteed to work. And so me and my wife, we've already talked about this, and we've talked about the IVF, which is where they take me and her and they combine us in a petri dish. And we've pretty much come to the realization that if that's what we have to do, that's what we have to do. However, this is the crazy thing. Insurance don't cover this, okay? Insurance don't cover this. This is considered, for whatever reason, insurance don't cover this. And I know, I've done research. This shit is, expensive. And, I'm asking the doctor. The doctor's nice, right? So I'm asking him, I'm like, look, doc, we know what it is. If it's the IVF, how much does this cost? Can you just tell me that? Because I'm about to have a stroke right here in this chair thinking about what this price is. He's like, I can't tell you the price. He says, somebody else has, I don't talk about the price. So I'm like, okay. We just got the email. They emailed it to us. They emailed us the price. Maybe it's like a brochure. I don't know. My wife called me. I was on the phone with somebody else. I'm going to be telling you guys about that too. Really crazy shit. And, yeah, Jersey says doctors don't be dabbling in the billing. No, they don't. But they sent the bill. And in my mind, I'm like, okay, this is going to be $25,000. In my mind, I'm like, that's how much I'm going to have to go to the bank and get. I'm going to take it all out in ones. I'm going to walk into that doctor's office like, boom. I didn't want to have to do that. She read me the email. It's not as bad as I thought. It's like 10,000 something. Kevin Thomas, he was right on the money. It's 10,000 something. Michael says, LOL, he had the mortgage guy email you the pricing. Fuck that mortgage guy, man. He ain't take me serious. He ain't take this bank serious. This bank is fucking serious. So if we go do this, I'm not going to make no video about it. I don't know. I just wanted to share that with you guys. It's crazy. Donovan, what's going on with you, brother? Thanks for taking the time to rock with me, man. If you miss any of this, check this out from the beginning because it's going to go from 0 to 60 real quick. Kevin says, what about a surrogate? Do you mean a Jody? Is that what you're talking about? A Jody? Surrogate Jody. It's the same thing. Jersey, 25K to have a baby. That's my insurance tried to not cover my doctor's birth. Woo. I didn't even think about that shit. We just talking about how to get pregnant. I didn't even think about how much it's going to cost to have a damn baby. You get a baby in some strange. Like, my wife would definitely not be going for that. I couldn't do that. There's no fucking way I could do that. I've watched too many Lifetime movies about that topic right there. The surrogate. So, how about some more interesting shit? If you guys saw, well, really what was yesterday's video in Patreon terms, which was about the guy Mike Jones, who was also featured at the same time that Yanni was here, who I also just learned is out. Just learned that like a little while ago. I mentioned in that video how I learned about the Mike Jones situation, and that came from Josh from Lockdown 2301, who hit me up yesterday and was asking me about something. And we got to talking. And then, he told me, he was like, yeah, that's really crazy about the whole situation with the dude Mike Jones. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about? And then I find out, boom, put it all in the video. Which ironically is fucking booming right now. You know, anything negative, anything drama related. Oh my God, he got locked up. Who is it? Was it Danny? Was it Dave? Tell you, that negativity and that drama sells on YouTube. I'm about to turn this whole channel into a drama channel. I'm thinking about a good name for it. Might call it Drama Alert. Wait, that title might be taken already. But no, so Josh told me about it. I shouted the dude out in the video. That might have came as like a surprise to a lot of people. It is what it is. So I've been in contact with this dude for the last couple of days. Michael asked, so are you and Josh cool? There's rumors that you guys have been beefing. There's been plenty of beef between the two of us. Plenty of beef. But we've been all right. We've been on good terms. And trust and believe me when I tell you, shit almost got real this week. Was it this week? No, it was last week. Shit almost got real last week. I can't even really go into what happened, but shit almost got real. So basically, that's from where we've been talking from, was from what happened last week. And this was some shit that never made no video. Believe me, if I made that video, 1 million views on fucking YouTube. Ain't no fucking way. But you know what? Not everything, or no doubt about it. But not everything is for videos or even for discussion. Long story short, from an incident that happened last week, me and him have been in contact, sporadically on Twitter, just through DMs. Well, we just had a phone call a little while ago. Matter of fact, I wrapped up the phone call with him and I got on here to do this with y'all. And we are going to do a collaboration, y'all. We are. It's the YouTube thing to do. We are on good terms, and we've been talking about the best way to go about it and what we would actually do with the collaboration. And, yeah, we're going to do a collaboration. Got nothing against the dude. Got nothing against the dude. And I mean that. I legitimately don't. We've had our times in the past. That is for damn sure. But we're right down the street from each other. We are right down the street from each other. And it's something that would probably be beneficial to the both of us. There's no doubt about that. And I can't sit here and even lie and say that that's not that has no part or no bearing in why we're going to do it. It's not like we're going to be doing videos every single day together. We're going to do some shit together. And we could possibly do some more stuff down the road. And, Becky, people just throw bullshit into the game. That's what it is. I had to learn this many different times. He's had to learn this as well. Privately, he's come at me about certain things, and privately, I've come at him about certain things, and that's what it is. Over here on Patreon, special shout out to Zach. What's going on with you, bro? Dan, good afternoon. Thank you for taking the time to rock with me. It's pretty hot in my house. I feel like I'm sweating over here. So yeah, a lot of things have been going on. I wanted to film this huge video today, y'all. Huge video. I didn't get a chance to do it. My day started out with, Dave coming over, Dave helping me clean this place up because we had to have this place looking presentable for this interview. We had to have this place looking like what it doesn't look like on a daily basis, which is an absolute clusterfuck. Starbucks cups everywhere. Shit is just completely in disarray. There is no rhyme or reason to how we do what we do here. If people wanted me to make a video talking about, show us the behind the scenes of AfterPrisonShow, that'll never happen because I'm not going to show you how much of a disaster it's a controlled disaster, I think is the right way to word it. But we cleaned the place up. I went and tried to get a haircut today. They kind of fucking pissed me off. I called them. I said, hey, you guys busy? They were like, no. I was like, all right, I'm trying to get a haircut. You got an appointment? No. They were like, okay. I said, but are you busy right now? And they said, no. I said, I'll be right there. I got right there. And the woman who cut my hair the last time, she did a phenomenal job. She was the one that I was speaking with. She owns this barbershop. So she was like, hey, are you the guy that just called up here? I said, I am. She says, oh, well, I'm too busy to cut your hair right now. I said, well, fuck. Wait, what? There's nobody in here. How are you busy? I can't cut your hair right now. She said, how did she say it? She was like, well, I'm busy right now. I said, well, you know what? I'm fucking busy too, bitch. I got a fucking interview to do, and I'm trying to look presentable. Don't make me get you 15 reviews on Yelp with these 1 million subscribers. Don't make me do that. Don't make me do that. 15 reviews from 1 million subscribers. I guarantee you 15 people would do it. And 15 reviews is all you need to have you a nothing rating. Don't make me put you out there. So long story short, I didn't get a haircut. I had to come back here. I had this huge video I wanted to film today. I'm going to film it tomorrow. I'm so excited about this video. I love when I get excited about the content, right? And I'm going to share another insightful piece with y'all in a minute. But the video that I'm going to film, there's a couple videos that are going to come from this. It's called 10 Types of Coffee Drinking Prisoners, or 10 Types of Coffee Drinking Prisoners. Now, this doesn't sound like the strongest of videos to be doing. But believe me when I tell you that I'm going to put my motherfucking foot up the ass of this video. Anytime that I begin typing up a little brief summary and overview, talking points, bullet points, can't fuck with me. You can't fuck with me. It's going to be a good video. So we're going to do, that was the video I wanted to film today. I almost thought about trying to film it while the dude was here doing the interview. It would have threw me off, and that really wasn't the angle he was coming from. He didn't really want to see too, I mean, we showed him everything. He didn't really want to, like, see too much. But I'm going to film that tomorrow. Then me and Dave, we want to do a video called 5 Ways to Make Coffee in Prison. 5 Prison Coffee versus Starbucks. Something along them lines. Something. What y'all talking about right here? Well, I got fruit flies flying around my head. Kevin says, never piss off your barber or bartender. You know, let me say something about that. Dave can cut. And I'm the type of guy, I've come to realize, I look like shit 90% of the time. Hardly shaven, jacked up lineups and gray hair that I'm constantly coloring and barely ever getting a haircut. I don't care. So I don't have a barber. And after today, you lost me as a customer. You know, when I went there the first time, this is like one of these really distinguished barbershops. A bunch of like young chicks who've been cutting hair for a long time. I guess they ain't that young if they've been cutting hair for a long time. But a bunch of chicks who do men's haircuts, right? When I get my haircut and then I go to pay for it, she was like, hey, look, you know, we're a little more pricey than the mother. Bitch, what you take me for? Just ring up the damn the haircut. It was like $30. $30. I was like, wow, that is a lot more pricey. And then I tipped her well. I probably gave her like $30 as a tip. Don't insult I know I might look like I'm a certain kind of something. But when I go in there, I don't expect you to remember me. I'm nobody. Just treat me like a regular customer. That's it. I go in there and you're like, I'm too busy to cut your hair. Bitch, you done said the wrong thing. That's not how you talk to customers. Don't make me do another customer service video. I love doing those. When I get to go all crazy. Jersey said, I can't remember the last time I had a haircut that was only $30. My wife's haircuts are kind of expensive. Says Akimo, what's going on? Simon, what's going on with you, brother? Thank you for getting here. Thank you for hitting that like button too, brother. You on point. Thank you. You know, sometimes I just be flying off the handle a little bit. I do appreciate y'all just for letting me vent sometimes. I guess I got like a strong view on certain things. Michael says I get a wash and a cut for $20. I'm gonna start, and that's in New York City. $13 in Colorado. Both of y'all are in super expensive places, and those are cheap for getting haircuts. So they might be doing some kind of extortion over here. But it is what it is. Oh, I'm sitting here talking about haircuts. My God, is there anything else I could be talking about? Yes, there's tons of stuff. You know, I do regret the fact that I didn't get a chance to do the Bobo this morning. We will do it tomorrow. And my God, do I got some stories to share with y'all. There was so much crazy stuff that I ran across yesterday and it was all on the news. A lot of it was local, I think. Actually, I'm lying. Only one of them was local. I want to link y'all to something. Okay? Because only in Virginia, the fine city of Portsmouth, what I like to refer to as Slum Village. You want to talk about a horrible place to live in Virginia? Portsmouth. Crime-ridden, horrible place. Horrible. And I lived there a little bit in my life. I'm going to link a story to you guys, okay? Y'all ain't never going to believe this. Copied. Check this out. Let me share this story with you. So I'm watching the news last night as my wife and I are getting ready to finish up the Ozarks, which we did. We finished up season 2 last night. If you guys watch Netflix and you're looking for a good show and you haven't been checking out Ozarks, I vouch for it. It's a 10 out of 10. Best show I've seen in a long time. I won't spoil it. And if you have seen it, you probably agree with me. But we were waiting to get into the Ozarks last night. So we're watching the news. There's a major story coming out of Portsmouth where the prosecuting attorney, which is referred to here in this Commonwealth state as the Commonwealth's attorney, this is the woman, all right? She's the head woman in charge of the prosecutions, right? The prosecutor's office. The head woman, y'all, done uploaded a video to YouTube with some booty popping in the joint. What you doing? You the prosecutor for the city. You got your kids in the video. Now, mind you, when I tell y'all, the video ain't that bad. It ain't that bad. It's not like she's twerking in the video or nothing like that. But the news referred to the reason it's made news is because she says booty popping allegedly 30 times in this video with her kids in the video, her husband in the video as well, who looks like an absolute fucking clown. That's just my opinion. Can y'all click this link? Yes. But if you're clicking that link right there, you can see the woman right there. She's the prosecuting attorney. She is the head Commonwealth attorney. She was voted for. She was elected. This ain't like she filled out an application. She was elected. She's an elected official, y'all. And she's going to upload a video with her kids and her husband and they're talking about some twerking and booty popping. I really want to fry this woman. I want to fry her. And I can't find the video on YouTube. So Simon or anybody else in here who's nice with a computer, if y'all could find this video on YouTube and send me where the actual video is at, because what I heard was all the comments on the video, there was a lot of negativity on. I really want to fry her. And I need to make a distinction. I need to explain this a little bit more. The video ain't bad. The video, it's just in poor taste with the things that they're talking about. I think the song that they did, so they wrote a rap song. And I think the rap song was called like Sundress Season, something along those lines. It's not like it's provocative, but the words, I guess, are kind of provocative. And you've got your kids in that video as well. Now, mind you, like I had mentioned when I first started talking about the story, Portsmouth, Virginia is a crime-ridden fucking city in this state. And there was this guy. He's like some kind of a pastor for the city, but he's also like a public figure in the community, really advocating for crime reduction and really just a pillar of the community. He was on the news talking about this yesterday. He was like, look, last week on Monday, we had 3 guys get killed in this city. On that Thursday, we had 2 guys get killed in this city. 5 murders in a week. And your prosecuting attorney here is worried about some booty popping. So that's why I want to go in on the woman. I want to really give her a piece of my mind in a video. She had she had an argument too of why this was supposed to be. And they're actually calling for her resignation. There's certain people who are calling for this woman's resignation, but I'm sure they'll call for your resignation over anything. This really ain't all that horrible. Granted, it is in poor taste. That's the way I feel about it. But Virginia Beach ranked number 55, huh? That's crazy, Jersey. I can't remember where I was going. I lost my train of thought. Simon, someone has posted on the Dave film something you may want to remove. I did send you an email. What did they post on? Is it on the one that I made for the exclusive? Talk to me, Simon. Let me know what you're talking about, brother. Is this on the video that I just made early access today? Because if that's the case, that's crazy. If it's on another video, I don't know. Dan says, must be her angle twerking for peace. Oh, yeah, that's what I was talking about, was her defense. Like, how she was justifying this. You know, she's justifying this saying, look, you know, we're like promoting family involvement, family togetherness, even if it is a video about booty popping in summer's sundress season. What did they say on the Dave video? Because now you got me mad. I'm ready to go in. I'm about to look for it right now. There's 13 comments on this video. What are they talking about? Is it your comment, Simon? Because I see you posted something. I'm pretty sure that's what you're talking about. Simon, you always be trying to stir some shit up, man. I love you, though. You just always be trying to ruffle the feathers. The video that Simon's talking about is the early access video that I put up today, which I thought was going to have to be today's video because, again, I wasn't going to put the Mike Jones video up until that video was monetized or I got confirmation that it wouldn't be. I'm going to look for it. I didn't see that comment. I don't know. Oh, wait. What? All right, let me see. So, I'm trying to read this shit right here. She's getting a lot of subs. Hey, Simon, did you link me that story? I mean, that video? I'm going to my email right now. I can't stand striking these videos. This is such a... I ain't worried about that. That ain't got but like 10 views. But if somebody's trying to take the Danny series and run with that, you ain't going to do that. Because one thing about it, I'm ready to contact the news over the Danny series. I'm ready to contact the news over the Danny series and get some acknowledgement for this. You know, hey, check out what After Prison Show is doing. We did something for real. You want to put all this emphasis on the people that did the GoFundMe that went wrong? Can we get some love? Bam Rack, shout out to you, man. Bam Rack, shout out to you. Yeah, I saw it. Y'all let me know where this video is so I can go try to frickin' strike this video. It's always a pain in the ass trying to strike these videos, man. They be acting crazy. But if it's on Facebook, there ain't shit I can do about it. People steal videos on Facebook all the damn time. I've been trying to get Huff Post on it. Still trying to thank you, Dan, man. You guys are awesome, man. You know, I'm super proud of After Prison Show today for doing this RVA magazine interview and for Dave making this possible and because of all of you. You know, we mentioned the After Prison Show Army. A lot of what we were talking about today. You know, we talked about the Danny series and, you know, how we were able to help a guy. And one of the things that I said in that was, I said, you know, I can't say I did this. This is what the community of After Prison Show did. You know, they did this. And I also said, you know, the After Prison Show community, the After Prison Show Army, the APS Army, is what I consider one of the strongest communities on YouTube. Hell, even Josh told me that today when we were talking. It was like, man, your fan base is, they loyal. It ain't about being loyal, it's about being real. Because also what I mentioned in this RVA interview was, you know, when you go to a YouTube video, a lot of YouTube, not a lot, but when you go to maybe 50%, maybe even more, the comment section could be like a lot of toxic negativity, troll, cancerous bullshit. And though we do get that from time to time on After Prison Show, you might have one person going all freaking martyr in the comment section, we got a really positive community. And people will, you know, if somebody posts something, people will, like if it's something like they're going through something, people will be there to try to lift that person up. I wish it was me doing that more often, and I used to do it a lot more often. You know, and this was something that I never wanted to do, was After Prison Show blow up and me get away from answering so many comments, because I would spend an hour after every video in the comment section responding to people, and that's something that I've definitely gotten away from. I most certainly haven't done it as often as I used to do it, and I used to do it all the time. And it's not for the fact that I feel like I'm too big, a million subscribers, hey, we ain't never got to answer a YouTube comment. No, it's not that at all. I've learned that as this thing has gotten bigger, this shit don't never stop. Because just because one video gets uploaded at 3 p.m., we ain't done. I might be writing out, outlining another video or looking up. I gotta constantly keep this thing moving, or I'm editing. It's crazy. The work don't ever stop. The grind, it's for real, y'all. What time is it? I'm gonna wrap this thing up. I just want to sit here. I don't want to give away all the jewels for what I'm going to talk about on the Bobo tomorrow, because I got some good things. I wanted to share that first story with you guys. I got some really other interesting stuff as well. But I did just want to show love to you guys especially. I could have either gone to Twitch, and don't get me wrong, to everybody who's here, who's also subscribed on Twitch, it's not for the fact that, you know, I had to pick one or the other. And I said I was going to get back to doing more exclusive Patreon live streams. And one thing about it, I'm always going to try to be a man of my word. So I figured, you know, we've been doing plenty on Twitch. Let me show some love and some appreciation for you guys especially. For me to be able to sit in this smaller chat and be able to really get with you guys' comments and really, you know, it's almost like having the one-on-one conversation with y'all. And anytime y'all want to have that one-on-one conversation with me, y'all just hit me up. I don't mind doing that, because you guys are, you are the elite. All of you who are taking the time to be with me on this, and all of you here on Patreon, you guys are the elite of the elite, and it means the world having. And you know, a lot of you I've had the one-on-one conversation with. Shit, some of you I've had dinner with. Jersey. And it means the world having you guys rock with this channel. Still continuously rocking with this channel. I'll tell you something interesting before I get up out of here. You know, it's sad, right? I upload today's video, and I just watch the subscribers come like this. It's like, I mean, boy, we might end up in the negative today. And I don't know why that is. It could be a YouTube purge or what it is. Or maybe they just don't like the video. Fuck, you can't please everybody. Michael, you can have dinner with me anytime, brother. Anytime you're in VA or anytime I'm in New York City, man. Would love to get up with you, definitely, brother. Sexy Kima, thank you for what you just did right there. New member. Shout out to you, girl. Thank you. You guys are awesome. To each and every one of you, again, thank you for taking the time to rock with me on this thing. Colorado would love to. I'm going to Reno. I don't know how far Reno is from Colorado. It might be kind of far. I'm going to Reno in November. I'm going to be doing Thanksgiving with my wife's aunt and her uncle. And I guess they're loaded. And they're going to be trying to pitch me on starting a temp service, because that's where they've been successful. That and gambling, actually. I guess my wife's aunt's husband is a pretty prolific gambler. I might come back and have to put a GoFundMe together immediately. Y'all, I should have never went to Reno. I should have never went out there. All right, I'm getting out of here. I got a headache. I need to go just try to chill for a little while before my wife gets off of work, and we got to talk about this next step in the family. And real quick before I get up out of here, I had this thought on the way home. I said, you know, I probably wouldn't film it. I didn't say I wouldn't make a TV show out of it, though. Can you imagine this? Buying a baby. Because that's exactly what I feel like I'm getting ready to do. But for some, I mean, that's what you got to do. It ain't funny. I'm not trying to make any jokes about it, because it is very, you know, it's a very serious situation. And, I don't know. My mind sometimes, it ain't right. Look, I know, I was fucked up for that one. Hey, you guys be awesome. Thank you so much for taking the time to rock with me. Special shout out to each and every one of you. Special shout out to Dave, to Cody. Cody's not going to be back until next week, and it's a clusterfuck without him. I got to make sure that we are on track I love each and every one of y'all, and you guys are a big reason that you guys keep me motivated, for real. So thank you. We will be doing these more often, like I said, and I will live up to that. You guys have an awesome Tuesday evening, my God. Wednesday evening. Legitimately, I forgot that today was Wednesday. You guys have an awesome Wednesday evening, and I will talk with you guys again in the AM. Until then, peace.